Hi everyone, welcome to Soul Vibes Tarot. So today we're doing a pick a card reading on what blessings are coming your way. So this is any sort of like positive changes or good news that are coming into your life that you need to be aware of or you want to get excited about. So yeah, we have 3 piles to choose from. We have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. For pile 1, we have this beautiful pineapple calcite. Pile 2 is green calcite. Whoa, sorry. And pile 3 is amethyst. So if you would like to pause the video to tune into each of the piles, see which one resonates with you the most, you can go ahead and do that. Otherwise, I did leave the timestamps below and I will see you in your reading. Hi pile 1. So if you chose this pineapple calcite, this is going to be your reading. And we are going to see what blessings, good news, positive changes are coming into your life. So we have your first oracle card here. I have some other ones pulled and then we'll be pulling some tarot. So we have Starseed, what lights you up? So definitely something is coming into your life that is going to light you up. So it's going to make you very, very happy. Perhaps it could be something that you've been longing for, waiting for, because I see her just like sitting on this cliff, looking at, you know, the night sky, looking at the planets, looking at the stars, looking over the ocean, just kind of giving me like 3 of Wands vibes a little bit, where she's just waiting, looking over the horizon, knowing that her manifestation is coming, and maybe she is even visualizing like, when is it coming, what is coming, what is it that I want and desire, just kind of dreaming away. But she's very connected to the universe, you know, and I mean, starseed, that is like, you are a starseed, you are from another star system. And maybe like her sitting here, just like looking up at the sky, reminds her of home, reminds her of her truth, and it really brings her back home. So I feel like some sort of blessing that's going to make you feel like you're home, make you feel like comforted and very safe and protected and like you belong somewhere. Maybe like discovering your life purpose or something like that too. So your other cards, we have yin and yang. So that's like masculine and feminine energies being balanced. That's the number 22. We have diligence. And then we have spiritual maturity. Okay. So let's just get your tarot cards out, because this could be interpreted in a few ways. One is romantic and the other one is like self. Just like your own spiritual evolution. But it could also be the evolution of a connection, like a soul connection that you have with someone. Okay, so what blessing is coming into group number 1's life? So what blessing is coming towards group 1? What blessing is coming towards group 1? So this one flipped over. What blessing is coming towards group 1? Oh my gosh, okay. I feel like it's definitely romance. Okay. Oh my god, yes, it definitely is. It's yin and yang. Yeah, it's okay. And then hello, we also have Angel of Love at the bottom. So I feel like what is coming, what the blessing that's coming toward you is your divine counterpart. It's your other half, like your other whole, your soulmate, your twin flame, like whatever you want to call it. Like that is the person that is coming into your life. Now we don't know when, right? I mean, it could be like, who knows when this blessing is coming in, but this is what the universe wants you to know, that this is the blessing that is coming toward you. Like, at least in energy, it's coming, it's making its way. You're making those wishes, you're looking up at the stars, wishing, waiting, longing, knowing that you belong with someone, knowing that you have a counterpart out there. You might already know this person or you may not know this person, but you have a soulmate. You have a soulmate out there already. Your yin to your yang, or reverse that. You know, it's just like you have this other counterpart Whether you're the feminine, you have a divine masculine. If you're the divine masculine, you have a divine feminine. Look at this, beautiful temperance. This is just like this angelic connection with someone, very spiritual connection with someone. And then we have the King of Wands, and look at what's at the bottom, the Queen of Wands. So it's like you guys actually find each other, you know, the counterparts find each other. And there's so much passion and chemistry between you guys. You guys have a very strong attraction for each other, very physically attracted to each other, sexually. And there's just this energetic connection, this magnetic draw to one another. Maybe that's what's pulling you guys together extra strong. So like the blessing is that this relationship is maturing, and I feel like as you mature spiritually with this spiritual maturity card, your path to finding one another also accelerates. So as you focus on your own expanding your own consciousness and elevating your vibration, you get closer to your soulmate, to your counterpart. And I feel like you have been so diligent with like manifesting this person, whether you know this person or you don't know this person, you just maybe know them in energy. Like, yes, that's my soulmate. Like, this is who I want in my life. You know the energy of them. And you've been so diligent in like manifesting them. And I feel like you've also been really diligent in focusing on yourself and elevating yourself and growing as a person and healing and doing all of that, you know, to align your energy, that is going to pay off. Like, that's your blessing. Like, that's all coming to like a payoff. Like, you're gonna get paid through the form of another person who you love. And I feel like you haven't given up. Like the 9 of Wands, it's like even when times got really, really hard and you felt really defeated and tired and like maybe there was a lot of stagnancy, right? Like you had to be very patient with temperance here. You had to just trust in divine timing. You had to trust in this intuition that you felt, that you didn't know. You didn't have any physical evidence that this would happen. Maybe there was no proof. All you knew is your soul and where your soul was guiding you, and your intuition and what it was telling you, and your heart and what you felt. And there's nothing else, you know? And you never gave up. You kept believing. You kept believing diligently because you maybe felt this person's energy, but there was no proof of this actually existing. And then it's like, oh, hello, it's actually going to pay off in the physical, because the Ace of Pentacles is under the Queen of Wands. It's actually going to manifest into reality, like tangible, like you can touch them, hold them, grab their butt, you know? This is like a gift given to you from the universe. This is your gift. This is your blessing. You know what your blessing is? The 4 of Wands, your soulmate, a union with your soulmate, a reconciliation with your soulmate. This could be your twin flame. This is, I know this sounds like such a perfect reading, but it is a perfect reading. Like, this is literally what's happening here. It is you uniting with your divine counterpart. This is the gift from the universe. But you know what? You worked for this. This isn't just a gift from the universe, like, out of nowhere. This is something that you have been diligently praying for, visualizing, manifesting, even if it's not consciously. I feel like on a deeper level, this is something that you really truly want, and yet you have been wanting. I do feel like you are, like I said, like this thing is gonna light you up. This thing is gonna really, really light you up and make you very, very happy. And you had to have been really patient for this, okay? So like you were very patient. You did a lot of healing. I do see that with temperance here. There was a lot of maybe time that has gone by. Maybe you guys were in separation. And maybe you will still have to wait a little longer. So like this blessing is coming in, but you are still being called to don't give up, you know, keep fighting the fight. Don't give up and just stay patient. Just keep surrendering to divine timing. It's coming. Because it's worth it. Like, this is the person that's coming in for you, or this is the person, like, depending on your gender and what you're looking for, you know? Like, I mean, this is beautiful, and it's gonna make you feel so free. Oh my God, and happiness. Look at this reading. What a nice, like, first pile. You're going to feel so free and happy. You're going to be like a star, like lit up, your wish come true. This kind of also reminds me of the star card in the tarot. Just like completely like like just elevated and elated that like, oh my God, this actually happened. This actually came together. Holy shit. And I do feel like with this starseed card, like you might be a starseed, you know. I feel like you are maybe not from this planet. Maybe you feel like you don't belong in this world, or maybe you don't get along, not that you don't get along with a lot of people, but maybe you feel like you don't belong with a lot of groups, like you don't fit in, like you don't do the same thing as other people do. You know, maybe you're a little bit different. You're a rebel, maybe. You're quirky, you're unique, you're authentic. And the way you live your life could be very different from the way that other people live their life. And maybe you've struggled with finding your soul tribe and finding that true person, or even people who really get you and are on the same page with you. And where you have that equal, like, seeing of each other. Like, you see me, I see you, I get you, you get me. We both understand each other. We just vibe. We vibe on that level that no one else vibes with me on, you know? I feel like maybe that has been your experience so far. And this person that's coming into your life, this major blessing from the universe, is a person that's going to get you, because maybe they're probably a starseed as well. They're probably part of your little soul tribe on a different planet somewhere in the galaxy, you know. And you guys have probably lived lives together there. And so you guys will both feel that same level of like, well, I don't really feel like I belong either. Like, you know, I never felt that. But with you, I feel like I'm at home. I feel like I feel so comfortable with you. Like, you get it. And you're going to be like, I feel the same way. You get it too. And then, oh, it's just like that connection that you guys are going to feel because of that. You know, just that bond that will never go away. Like, you guys belong with each other. Like, you will feel like home to each other. I'm telling you. This is going to light up your heart, your soul, your everything, your groins. I mean, all the parts. It's going to be very, very exciting. There's such an attraction here for each other. This person is going to be sexy as all hell. Physically fit, just like a beautiful human being. And I feel like you guys are going to continue to elevate together and to grow spiritually and to evolve. I definitely feel like this is that kind of a connection where it's not just about like living a happy traditional life together. I feel like you guys have a different mission on earth, a different purpose, a higher purpose with Starseed coming out. You guys are maybe here to uplift humanity, or make the world a better place in some way. And if it's not even with like making the world a better place, I feel like you guys being together, your energy together is going to like spread out, and your light is going to shine so bright that other people are going to gravitate towards you guys. And you guys are really going to be like a source of healing for people, or inspiration, or I don't know, I just feel like people are going to like look up to you guys, you know, like your energy, it's just, you're gonna vibe really high, basically. And you guys aren't gonna stop. Like, you guys are gonna just keep going and climbing toward enlightenment, honestly. Like, you guys are going to have this very beautiful spiritual connection, and you're going towards the light. Like, you guys are following the guidance of the divine. And I also feel like the way that you guys will come together is because you guys obviously are both connected energetically. Like, look at this. You guys literally are connected. You're one. Okay? And I feel like you guys are going to follow individually that guidance that you feel deep inside of yourself, inside of your soul. And you guys, because you're following that, that's what's going to bring you guys together. Because look, we have the angel of love looking over you guys. I mean, the angel of love is literally making this happen, like bringing you guys together. This is such a beautiful blessing that's coming in. It's like you've been manifesting this for a long time. So let's just see what else we need to know about this blessing. So what else do we need to know about this blessing for pile 1 besides it's amazing and beautiful? What else do we need to know about this blessing that is coming into pile 1's life? Maybe like, when is this going to happen? Or anything that you can give us? Anything else that you can tell us about this blessing? Oh my god, look, the Four of Wands there again. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Four of Wands. So I just feel like you're going to be living your life, like enjoying yourself, like doing your thing with this Knight of Wands, you know, like not stressing at all. And then this person's going to kind of show up in your life. I also feel like this person's going to make you very happy with the Four of Wands again. Just a lot of celebration and happiness. Look how happy she is on here too. It's just like such happy vibes. This person's going to make you very happy. And I feel like this person's also going to maybe think differently or spark some new ideas in you or make you see things in a different way. I feel like you guys are going to really get along intellectually and mentally. You guys are going to have a really good connection, a lot of nice, deep conversations. I feel like one or the other has like a really deep mind, probably both of you, and you guys will really vibe on that level as well, like mentally. This person seems to be very intelligent and knowledgeable about a lot of things, and I feel like you guys will inspire each other. You guys will inspire each other to think bigger, to think differently, to think outside of the box, maybe to open your mind more. Like you guys are, your minds are going to open. Maybe all these like creative ideas are going to come to you. And then we also have the Knight of Wands. I mean, there's going to be a lot of good sex, a lot of passion, a lot of desire for each other. But there's so much freedom as well with this like freedom energy. So I feel like this isn't going to be the type of relationship where you feel bound and tied down and I can't do anything because my person, or I can't be myself, you know, like I have to hide who I truly am because this person's going to judge me or not accept me. Obviously that's not even like a nice, like who wants to, like a soulmate like that. But like this soulmate, like this person's just gonna make you feel so free and uninhibited, and like you can just let it fly, like let it loose. Let your true self shine, you know, let yourself light up. And I feel like this person's also going to like empower you to be your true self. Like they're really gonna like, if you're weird at all, like if you have like weird tendencies, I feel like this person's gonna encourage you and motivate you to like embrace those aspects of yourself just because they love that about you. Like they're naturally gonna be drawn to those aspects of you that are a little bit more different and unique. And this is the connection, right? Because this person has felt like maybe different and unique their whole life because they don't belong. And they're like, why am I here? Why am I on this earth? Like, why isn't everybody just like getting along? Why is there so much fighting and ego? And this person just sees it from a higher perspective, and so do you. Or at least maybe this person will awaken that truth within you, and you guys both get along, and then you guys see each other as like, oh, I have pure 100% acceptance of you because I'm not about this like judging other people. Like I love how different you are, and I actually relate to that because I never was accepted when I was growing up. And I always felt weird, and you're also weird, and I freaking love that. You know, it's like that kind of connection. A lot of Aquarius vibes also coming through, although it's not really showing up. We also have Sagittarius, Gemini, and then we have Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries again. A lot of fire energy here. A lot of that Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But yeah, like you're gonna feel free. You guys might travel a lot together. And then we have this beautiful celebration, marriage, happiness. I'm kind of feeling untraditional though. I'm not getting traditional vibes from this pile. Maybe because I'm using this deck that's not really traditional, but whatever. I'm feeling like you guys are not gonna live a traditional life. Like it's gonna be your own way, like the way you guys do things. Like you guys might get married, you know, might not even get married. You guys might not even get married, but if you do get married, it might be out in a circus or just like somewhere very unconventional, you know what I'm saying? But in either case, you guys are going to be happy with that because this is your life, and you guys are just so happy because you guys are different. You guys are different. You're not like your traditional couple, that's for sure. Very creative. This person is very creative, a hard worker, very successful as well. Yeah, definitely very successful. Could be like a leader of some sort where a lot of people look up to them and see them in a high light. Very strong, more Leo energy here. So overall, this is just a beautiful connection. And this is your blind spot. Your divine counterpart is coming into your life, and it's just this beautiful, beautiful connection with this person, and it's unique, and it truly is that person. It's your person. Like, I don't see any toxic energy here. You know, it's not like a toxic soulmate, karmic, whatever. This seems more like a sacred counterpart, like a divine counterpart, you know, like the one. So that is your blessing. Yay! I'm so happy for you. So I hope that you enjoyed that reading. I hope it resonated. Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. So if you chose the green calcite, this is going to be your reading. And today we're doing a reading on what blessings are coming your way. So what positive news or positive changes that are coming into your life that the universe wants to tell you about. So we have your first oracle card. We have the other ones pulled here, and then I'll be pulling some more tarot cards. So your first card is Warrior Woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? She looks powerful. I'm getting like a sense of truth, like some sort of maybe message coming in, or some sort of communication, or even truth, clarity about something, maybe even stepping into your own power about speaking your truth, standing up for yourself, being very like badass and like just in your power, in your element, feeling very courageous and confident, and not putting up with anything less than you deserve, something like that. So let's see. We have number 16, patience. We have freedom. And then we have self-respect. Yeah, that's that like self-respect energy where you have just like this very like empowered, confident, like don't fuck with me vibe. High level of self-worth. Okay, so let's pull your tarot cards. And then it says, have you answered your deepest calling? So maybe this is some sort of clarity about your deepest calling, your life purpose. Okay, so what is group 2's blessing that is coming towards them? So what blessing is coming towards group 2? What blessing is coming towards group 2? Wow, 3 major arcanas. We have the Tower at the bottom. Okay, I feel like it's a positive tower though, because you know, the Tower is something that shakes things up and throws you off your mojo, and kind of like creates a little chaos in your life, right? Shakes things up a little bit, throws you off guard. But I'm seeing it's a positive shakeup. Like, it's positive in your life. It's something that needs to happen to clear out the old, maybe, so you can start fresh, start new, go towards your dreams and your success. So overall, I feel like the blessing that is coming into your life is like some sort of wish fulfillment with regards to, it could be like stability, so like money, career success in your career, being seen. I feel like being seen by other people, being in the spotlight in some way. And there's also this like freedom, travel energy, so maybe like some sort of traveling. Maybe you have like a few blessings that's coming in. We'll clarify these, because we have like the Chariot, which is about moving forward towards your goals, towards your success, and being very successful, and not letting anything stop you. This is also about travel as well. This is about distance. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles, which is about, you know, a relationship, commitment. It's about accomplishment, accomplishing your goals, having, like, being basically set, right? And then the Fool is taking a leap of faith, trusting yourself, trusting your intuition, trusting the universe, and sort of just like going forward, not knowing where you're going, but you're trusting that it's going to be fine. And then having hope. So what is this? Let me see. Let's see where you're going. Group 1 was like so to the point, obvious. This one, we have to decode. Okay, so what is this star? For the blessing that's coming into Group 2's life, what is the star? So we have the Devil, the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Sun. Okay, so there's definitely a change here, change in the wind. There's some unexpected change coming in that's going to give you clarity. It could be something that you're really attached to, have a lot of passion for, desire for, a lot of sexual energy with, towards. Okay, let's keep going. What's the Chariot for Group 2's blessing? Oh, there's the Tower, and then the Nine of Swords. But this is a blessing. You have to remember that. So maybe this Tower that comes in does give you a little bit of anxiety and stress, because obviously it's like a huge change. But it's a change that allows you to move forward in some way, move forward towards your success. Yeah, look, the Chariot at the bottom again. Move towards, and then the Ten of Pentacles under that. No joke, no lie. Chariot, Ten of Pentacles. So you're moving towards this stable home life or career, or what's the Ten of Pentacles? The Queen of Swords and the Page of Wands. This could be a relationship, and this could be a feminine with a younger person. So whoever the feminine energy is with a younger masculine person, or whatever gender you prefer. Because I'm getting that the Page of Wands is like just this very like free-spirited, energetic person. Very fun, funny, like fun to be around with, like adventurous, spontaneous, knows how to have a good time. And then the Queen of Swords is a little bit more guarded and serious and rigid. It's like kind of opposite energies, actually. So that there's like a fun person that's coming into your life. And I don't know why I'm reading you. Oh, I know why, because we're a woman. I'm reading you to be the Queen of Swords, and you can be a guy too, but it's just energy, you know. But it's just like the Queen of Swords, like this definitely reminds me of the Queen of Swords as well. And it's just like you're just such a tough person, you know, like maybe tough to crack too. Maybe you do have some walls up, and like there's this person that's coming into your life that is going to be very fun, very just like a fun time, like fun to hang out with. But it's like a huge shakeup, and it's somebody that it's a wish for you. It's like a wish fulfillment for you. And it's somebody that you do feel a lot of chemistry with, a lot of attraction towards, a lot of heat, fire, passion. You're very drawn to them. You're very sort of attached to this person. Maybe like you have some sort of soul contract with this person. It's destiny. This person is part of your destiny. It's fated. Maybe they come toward you. This person, I feel like, comes towards you and it shakes everything up. Or maybe you don't know this person. Maybe this is just a new person that's coming into your life. So like maybe like on a soul level you know this person, but maybe like you don't know this person. But it will it'll make you very happy. It's definitely going to make you happy. And there's definitely a lot of chemistry between you guys. What is the Fool? So you have the Four of Swords and the Moon. So there's been a lot of healing here. Healing of deep fears, emotions. And it's like you're ready to take a leap of faith. You're ready to take action. What are you taking a leap of faith towards? Or maybe somebody is taking a leap of faith towards you, following their heart. Because maybe they've done a lot of introspection and going within to see, like, where their emotions lie. With Goddess of the Moon. And then, I mean, we also have soulmates here at the bottom. Okay, so what is this Fool? Like, what is the Fool doing? Like, where's the Fool going? Where's the Fool going? Towards Two of Cups, towards union with like a soulmate. Okay. So that's your blessing. Someone is coming towards you, taking a leap of faith, or maybe you're going to meet someone. Maybe you meet someone traveling, because there's a lot of travel energy here. Patience also is like Temperance, which is Sagittarius. We have Freedom, reminds me of Sagittarius. We have literally all these travel cards and then distance here. So maybe you meet this person traveling or like on a trip somewhere or whatever. You don't have to though. And you guys really hit it off. You have this like really strong connection. You know, a lot of good fun times. And it kind of happens like serendipitously, like it's fated, like the stars kind of align for you. And then you guys start moving, you know, moving forward in this connection. And that sort of like shakes things up for you and gives you some anxiety. Maybe because you're afraid of opening up, because we have Warrior Woman. So maybe you do have like some sort of guard up and you're afraid to be free. You're afraid to like... Maybe you've been hurt in the past. So, you know, you have a high level of self-respect. You know what you deserve. You know your worth. And maybe you have like a fear that this person isn't going to treat you well. Because maybe that's been your past experience, you know. Some toxic people that you've dealt with. So you're like ready to... You have your sword up and you're protecting yourself. You're like, I don't know about you. Like, I might just cut you. So I don't know. Like, that gives you... triggers. It definitely triggers... Maybe you guys are moving really quickly. Triggers some anxiety, but then it's like it's this relationship. I mean, it's 10 of freaking Pentacles. Like, this is like, that's it, like end of the game. Like, I got my person. It's long-term potential, long-term commitment here with somebody who is loyal and trustworthy and stable. But like, you're kind of looking at this person like you're a fool. Oh my god, maybe you think this person's a fool. Okay, so this is their energy, the Fool. I do feel like you're the Queen of Swords. You're just like sitting there. Just like, what are you doing? Why are you looking at your wand so much? This person's kind of silly. Okay, like this person's kind of a joke. Not a joke in a bad way, but just like, I feel like you are going to look at this person slightly in that way that they're like foolish a little bit. And maybe like at first you're going to think of them as like, this can't be serious. You can't be serious. And you might feel just like, I can't like you, but you like them. Like, you are drawn to them. You like this person, but you have some guard up. Like, you have some sort of reservation around this because maybe they are a little bit too free-spirited and like childlike, right? Maybe they're a little immature or just very youthful and like young-spirited, young at heart type of energy. And maybe you're just more mature. Maybe that's not your personality, and it kind of throws you off because you're not used to dealing with people like that. But it's so fun. Like, you really enjoy it. It makes you very happy. It makes you come to life. It makes you feel alive. The passion is on fire. And I'm not saying this is like a little child. No, this is an adult, a mature adult, but they have this like tendency to be very free-spirited, which catches you off guard. And they're very free. Like, they have this free energy, freedom energy. And I don't know, you might not take them seriously. So you're just kind of sitting there a little bit guarded. But then this person sort of like takes that leap of faith towards you because I feel like they recognize that they love you, that you guys are soulmates. And And I kind of feel like you're the one that's withdrawing your energy. I kind of feel like you're the one that's like pulling back with the Four of Swords and the Moon card. You're pulling back because you're not sure about this, because it scares you. Because we also have Goddess of the Moon. Maybe you think they're like strategizing or something. So let's see why this scares you. Why are you pulling your... Look, the Moon at the bottom again. Yeah, there's definitely some fears coming up here that's getting triggered. So why is pile 2 in this situation with this person? Why are they pulling their energy back from this person? Why is pile 2 pulling their energy back? Maybe because you guys are moving too fast and it scares you. Because maybe you've been in relationships in the past before where it moved really fast and then it fizzled out, or you fell in love really quickly and then they broke your heart because they're like, oh, never mind, I actually don't love you, you know? And so it left you broken. So you're like, nope, not falling fast, not moving fast, let's take it slow. And it is moving a little fast because I do feel like there's a lot of passion between you guys, a lot of desire for each other, and this person really is foolish. Like, that's the thing. It's like this person is the type of person that if they see something that they want, they're going to go after it. They're going to pursue it. They're not like guarded or stoic or like slow moving. They're very fiery. So they're very spontaneous and they take a risk and they trust their heart. You know, this person really does follow their heart and like where their soul guides them. And so when they like something and they're really happy and enjoy it, they want to go all in. You know, they know what they want and they go after it. But I think that is different for you, or it scares you, maybe reminds you of something in the past. Maybe it moves into maybe this person falls in love with you too fast. Oh my God. Oh my God. You just seem so guarded. And I just feel like this person, and you just want to take it slow, maybe with patience. And it just moves so, well, like why you withdraw your energies, because it's moving really fast into love and feelings and these deep emotions, this overwhelming amount of emotions and love. And you're like, how could this be? Like, we just met. So you're like left indecisive. Like, what do I do? How do I move forward? But I mean, it's everything. It's everything you want. And you are everything that they want. And I think it does ground itself. And you're going to be happy. And I think you're going to choose to be with this person. You're going to choose to be with this person. Because they're your emperor. Oh my God. Did you see that? Did you see that? I pulled the Empress and then the Emperor was right behind. The Empress and the Emperor. The Divine Masculine, the Divine Feminine. Yin and Yang. This is your person. This is your soulmate. This is your soulmate. That's your blessing. Pile 1 was similar to this. So I don't know, maybe everybody's meeting their soulmates. But yeah. Your blessing that's coming in is that you are about to meet your freaking soulmate. And it's like, I don't think that it appears to be your soulmate at first. They're different. They're different than what you expect. They're different, and you almost look at them like a buffoon. Like, what are you? But you love them, and you love it. And maybe that's something within you that you can't accept within you that you judge them for. But because maybe they are so free and uninhibited and don't give no shits about like what people think of them. And maybe you do. And maybe you put up a front or, you know, a facade or something, but they don't. And you do love that in them. You envy that, you know. That freedom, their ability to be so free. Maybe you have a high level of self-respect and you're like, no, I can't do that. But this person it just feels so good with them and so right. And they look so happy doing it. They look so free. And it's like you're envious of that. They're like, well, I want to be free like that. I don't want to have these walls up. I don't want to be so rigid. I want to be free just like them. And then it's like you let down your guard and you open yourself up and you become free. And then it's like that's where all of this stuff happens. And so this person opens you up to that. This person's your soulmate. This person allows you to let that guard down and frees you. This person frees you from your own limitations. It's like, yeah, you're a warrior woman or man. Sure, yes. But what is your calling beyond that? You know, like, is it just to be a badass and to be tough on the outside? Or to let that down sometimes and to allow yourself to be free like a child? And have fun. Have fun. You're going to have so much fun with this person. And I feel like you guys definitely will go traveling. Maybe this person lives like apart from, like far away from you. And there's something to do with travel here. And maybe that's why you withdraw your energy. Maybe that's what that energy is that like you guys have to travel to each other. Maybe you don't like that. I don't know. But so yeah, that is literally your blessing. You're going to meet someone. Someone's going to come into your life. It's going to transform your life. It's going to transform your world. Okay. It's going to unchain you. It's going to break you free from these chains that you have, whatever those are for you, and let you open up your heart and get in touch with your more loving and feeling side. Not to say that that's not how you are, but maybe you hardened up a little bit, you know, from the past, like for whatever you've gone through. And so, yeah, this person is going to come into your life. This is somebody you're going to have a lot of chemistry with and a lot of like good sex and passion and all of that. There's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to shake up your world completely. Throw everything upside down. It might create some anxiety, depending on how open you're willing to be. And I feel like this person is going to open up your world, and come towards you. Like, your walls will not be able to stop this person from coming towards you. They're very, they go with the flow. They're very surrendered. They very much follow their heart. So if they feel it, they're going to go for it, and they're going for it, and they will open their heart. And they might throw you into this like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? But I mean, you're going to realize that this is your freaking soulmate. This is your counterpart, like the Emperor and the Empress, the Two of Cups, soulmates, you know? So it's beautiful. This is your blind spot, or sorry, your blessing. Well, whatever, blind spot, blessing. It's what's coming towards you. So yeah, pile 2. I hope that resonated and that you enjoyed that. If you did, please let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in my next video. Hi, pile 3. So if you chose the amethyst crystal, this is going to be a reading. So today we're doing a reading on what blessing is coming into your life. And this is basically just going to be any sort of big news, positive changes, just goodness coming into your life that you want to be, or you need to be aware of, or the universe wants to tell you about. So we have your first oracle card here. We have the other ones pulled, and then we'll be pulling some tarot. So we have Imrama. Where are you being called to journey to? Okay, so you're taking a journey somewhere, whether that's internal or external, we will find out, but there's some travel going on. We also have the temple path. It's a very spiritual path. We have healing chaos. And we have dating. All right. So let's pull your tarot cards out. So pile 3, what blessing is coming their way? What blessing is coming towards them? Can you tell pile 3 what good news, positive changes, or blessings are coming towards them for group 3? What good news, positive changes, or blessings are coming towards group 3? Okay, so one of the main blessings that's coming towards you, like coming your way, is this heavy release of a really tough cycle that you have been going through. So if there is some sort of burden, heaviness that you've been carrying, and it could just be like exhaustion from work, just a lot of stress, It could be just a heavy time in your life, just something that you went through that's been causing a lot of pain for you, maybe even back pain. It could be something with, you know, anxiety, sleepless nights, insomnia, just worrying, doubt, stress, any of that kind of energy that you have been going through for whatever reason, that has caused a lot of chaos in your life, like a tornado. I feel like that's coming to an end. Like your healing is going to be done. I know healing is never done, but I feel like from this specific thing that happened to you, because look, we also have here healer of the ages, and then we have anxiety at the bottom. So some sort of anxiety that you've been going through, you are going to be ending that cycle. You're done healing. Like you're going to be done healing, because you're very connected to spirit. You're very connected spiritually, and I feel like spirit is guiding you and helping you. Maybe it's something that you're really attached to, like some sort of an obsession or a fixation on something that's been causing you a lot of stress and anxiety. There is some sort of love that you're going to feel, you know, you're going to get back into that love vibration and purify yourself, purify your energy, cleanse yourself. There's a detox. So that is happening. So that is coming to a close. So that's a beautiful blessing, because I feel like whatever you've been going through has been part of your path, like your sacred path. And it's been, part of your soul's journey and mission and like karma and your purpose, your life purpose, because we do have life purpose here. It could have been something to do with a relationship that you are healing from, like a heartbreak or something like that. And you're journeying somewhere else now. I feel like you are journeying somewhere else. Where are you being called to journey to? You're going and following your higher path now. Like you're done with that drama, and now you're moving forward towards a higher path, where you're more aligned. You're more aligned with you, with your purpose, with your happiness, with your authenticity. And I feel like what is the blessing is that you're going to have a lot of options in dating. So this is obviously if you're single. If you're in a relationship, then, I mean, I don't know how you do things, but this might not apply to you, you know. But I mean, we have the dating card, so I'm just going to read that as that is like you're going to be dating a lot of people, or you're going to have a lot of options to date people. I feel like you're going to be getting out there. So I do see like you've been maybe healing. Maybe you've been a little bit more dormant in that area. Maybe a little bit more withdrawn and introverted and like just, you know, hermit mode type of deal. But you're coming out of the closet. Like you're coming out and you're ready to be seen. You're ready to be seen by the world. You're ready to explore relationships and partnerships and maybe date so that you can find like a nice partner. And I feel like this is part of your soul's journey, and your soul's path is to do this, is to start dating, to be single, to be free, and to explore what's out there. Where are you being called to journey to? I feel like you're being, you're following your heart, and you're just kind of going with the flow, and you're, whatever happens, happens. You know, whatever happens, you're kind of like, okay, let's see where this goes type of energy. You're not really like bound to anything or stuck on anything. You're just kind of going with it. Because this is a new cycle that you're in. You're letting go of that heaviness and that burden, and you're starting anew, really just following your intuition and being like, where am I guided to go? And a lot of the places that you're guided to go, I think will have to do with romance, you know, will have to do with dating and having options in that realm. Maybe you haven't been doing that and you will, or maybe you haven't, you're just going to continue having more options. I feel like these options are going to be solid though. Like they're not like games and like playing around, because I mean, okay, so there's 7 cups here. So that's a lot of options, but we have 3 major arcanas here. We have the World, we have Justice, and we have the High Priestess. So I feel like these are all going to have the potential to have some sort of a connection or like commitment to like a relationship with Justice here. Very loving relationships, a lot of peace and harmony and balance, a lot of recognition and just like attraction and seeing you as like everything, you know. and success, a lot of success in these connections that you will have. And also, you know, it could be also very spiritually connecting too. They could be higher level, so they're not just like superficial connections, but they're deeper, they're meaningful. They will satisfy you on a deeper level, because like I said, I feel like these are all part of your people. Maybe like it is like your soul tribe. We have 3 lights here around the temple path. So maybe you'll be meeting 3 special people and like dating them romantically, like giving them a chance. And all 3 of them will aid you on your journey and teach you something or provide you with something. And maybe these are the 3 different people here. I don't know. That's actually, yeah. Maybe one of them will, really treat you really special and really precious, and like, wow, you are amazing. And maybe you have been hurt in the past and your confidence is really low, and so this person here is going to really make you feel special, precious, like you're everything, like you're so amazing and beautiful and sexy, and you're their world. You know, you're like their dream come true. They feel so successful with you, and almost like put you on this pedestal, you know, view you as really special, give you a lot of attention, a lot of love. And I feel like you're just so vulnerable with this person, and they make you feel safe being vulnerable, and maybe they're vulnerable with you as well. And you're dating though, so I'm not necessarily seeing that these turn into like serious relationships. I feel like you're just exploring. I feel like you're exploring your path and seeing like what's out there and where it takes you. Like, I don't necessarily feel like you're ready to settle down and ready to be in a relationship right now. Although it is in the back of your mind. Like, it is in the back of your mind that if you do find someone, then of course you will. But it's not necessarily like your goal. You're just like, well, let me just see. Like, for some reason, intuitively, you just feel like this is part of your journey. Because you've been so maybe you were in a relationship. Yeah, for sure. Maybe you were married, and it caused you a lot of anxiety. Maybe you got a divorce or something, or maybe you just were in a long-term relationship or a serious relationship. You lived with someone, and maybe it was burdensome, and it wasn't fun, and it was very traditional and boring even, and you just weren't feeling it anymore, and it caused you a lot of anxiety, heaviness. And you're just like, oh, I just want to be done with relationships. So now you're just kind of like, well, let me just be free and see what's going on. And then this other person that you might find and you might date will be very loyal, very, you will have a very good mental connection with this person. Intellectually, you guys will really get along. And there's going to be a lot of balance, like a lot of equal give and take in this connection, and they're gonna be just very like chill and peaceful to be around, you know. So it's a good vibes I'm getting from this person. This person might actually want to have something more serious with you and might want to commit to you, but again, you have so many options that I don't know if you're gonna settle down with anyone, because you're like, well, I'm just over here exploring, and it's like everything that you imagine you can have, you know. And then we have the High Priestess, which is a very mysterious person. I feel like this is going to be a very deeper connection. You guys are going to definitely get along, like feel each other on a soul level, like a deep spiritual connection, you know. A lot of mystery to this person. A lot of unknowns too, a lot of curiosity about this person. So yeah, you have options here. I just want to know, like, what are you going to do with all of this? What else can you tell me for pile 3? And I'm sorry if you have come to this reading and you are in a relationship and you're looking for some sort of blessing that doesn't have to do with love and romance, because literally all 3 piles had to do with love and romance. So I'm sorry if that's what you were expecting, but I don't know, this is what's coming out. That yeah, this sounds more like what's next in love, like your next relationship type of deal, you know, instead of what blessing is coming your way. But it is what it is. This is what's coming out. So what else can you tell me about what blessings are coming towards group 3. The 9 of Cups, the 4 of Swords, and the Moon. Ace of Swords. We're not taking that. Yeah, I just feel like you want to stay single. Like, I don't think that you want to necessarily be in like a relationship, you know. You're very content being independent and self-sufficient and empowered and just focusing on your business. Maybe you're self-employed and or you just really love your job and that's like kind of like your main focus right now. So, you know, just building wealth, building success, getting your home life figured out, stable, whatever. I feel like you're good with that right now. It makes you happy. You're happy being alone. You're happy being single. It's fulfilling enough, you know? You need some more time maybe to heal or to rest or maybe just be alone. Maybe there are some things that you want to figure out within yourself. Maybe there's some more healing that you need to do or that you are doing. So maybe you're just looking for like a good conversation with someone, you know, maybe you're just looking to have fun with someone and just connect on like just that level. But there is this more detached, I guess, emotionally detached energy coming from you, and maybe a little bit more, I guess, cold in a way, because maybe you will be cutting these people out of your life. Like, I don't think that, I feel like you're gonna have fun dating, and that's what the point of it. It's like, that's the destination, is just the whole experience of dating and exploring and getting out there, but not necessarily doing anything with it, not getting attached to it, keeping your energy separate, focusing on your own happiness, making sure that you're fulfilling yourself and no one else, you're not depending on others to fulfill you. Like, you're very much on this healing journey is what I'm seeing, and it's really showing, because I feel like healing chaos, healer of the ages, like all that. I feel like you have been elevating so much and really truly loving yourself and feeling what that means. What that means is to love yourself, to validate yourself, right? To have a high level of acceptance and self-respect. So you're really trying hard to make sure that you don't get attached and dependent on other people's love for you. And so maybe this is like a test for you that you're almost like doing to yourself subconsciously on a soul level, on an intuitive level, because it's part of your life purpose it's part of your temple path to show yourself and to prove and to almost pass the test that you can date and you can be in a romantic relationship, and you're almost seeing like, how much have I grown? Do I depend on them? Am I attached to them? Do I need their validation? Am I good enough for myself? And then you almost like feel yourself out through these relationships that you have with these people, and that's why you're dating. And these are solid people, you know, so it's not like toxic or anything. And I think you prove to yourself that, wow, I have grown so much. I am so much more in love with myself and in tune with myself, to where I'm stable. I'm good within myself, right? I'm stable. I'm content. I know my worth. And you don't necessarily need these other people to tell you that. And it's almost like you prove that to yourself through these people that you see and date. And it really allows for more healing to happen. It like really catapults and like helps you on your healing journey, because I honestly feel like your #1 purpose and goal right now is healing. Like, that is like, it's just coming through so strong with like life purpose, healer of the ages. Maybe you yourself are a healer. Maybe you yourself are a like a spiritual guide or teacher or whatever, you know, or just in whatever way, shape, or form you're on this path towards elevating, you know, enlightenment, that. And you have a mission. Like, where are you being called to go? Like, you have a journey. And this is just part of that journey to proving to yourself how far you've come, and to show yourself that you can very well cut people out. You don't have to get attached. You don't have to wait for them to reject you in order for it to be over. You can recognize that if it's not necessarily what you want, you can cut it out of your life. You can also realize that you don't necessarily have to fall in love with everybody, or you can stay a little bit detached and give yourself the love, you know? Like, it's weird. I'm getting just like this little, like there's a purpose to your dating. Like it's purposeful dating is what I'm getting. It's not just like, it's not just about like having fun, exploring, having sex, you know, being free. Woohoo, I'm single, yay. It's not like that. It's like there's a mission to learn through these connections about how far you have come on your own healing journey, because it's very much a healing experience for you. And it elevates you more, and it gets you more in touch with your life purpose. So these people that come into your life are obviously part of your soul, or like they're soulmates on some level because they signed up for this. You know, there's a contract here where they agreed to this on a soul level that, okay, I'm going to come into your life. We're going to date. I'm going to teach you this and you're going to cut me out. And that's cool. You know, so there's no karma. It's just like, it's just part of the journey. And it's just showing you that you've completed this cycle. Maybe like this whole dating people is going to be what allows you to complete this healing journey from this past situation, whatever it is that hurt you, that really screwed with you and your self-confidence and your self-worth. Through these people that you're going to date, you're going to be able to close that door and be like, okay, I have officially grown out of that. Like I am elevated out of that. Done deal. Next. What's next? And then you move to the next thing, you know? And I'm not saying eventually you're not going to be ready to settle down and be in a relationship. That's not at all what I'm saying. I'm just saying that I feel like there's a purpose to this. And whether you're aware of this or not, it could be subconscious. It could be like on a soul level, like on a deeper level. It might be a secret. Like you might not know. Maybe you on a surface level are just like, yeah, woohoo, I just want to have fun, you know, and just like see what's going on and date and, you know, whatever. But like your soul is really like working behind the scenes on a deeper level. Like, okay, let's heal this, let's do that, let's fix this pattern. And in the meantime, you are doing a lot of healing, you know, and you don't even realize what you're doing, but you're doing it. And then maybe later you look back and you're like, whoa, you have clarity and you're like, oh my God, that's what was happening this whole time. Well, now you know because you have come to this reading. So that's kind of what's happening with that. That's like a really weird message, but I mean, it is what it is. It's not weird, but it's just like so specific. I hope that resonates with someone. So yeah, that's your blessing, I feel. And yeah, I don't even know what else to pull here. Anything else that pile 3 needs to know about their blessing? Anything else that pile 3 needs to know about their blessing that's coming towards them? It's coming in hot. It's coming. Okay, so this, yeah, okay. So I was like, I don't know why that was there. Remember how I put it back? I'm like, I don't want that energy. But the universe is like stubborn. And it's like, you don't get to choose. I get to choose. So it came back. But this was going to be after this. So this is after we had unraveled this whole story. It does make sense now because it's like you are cutting these people out of your life. You're not necessarily committing to them. You're not necessarily having a relationship with these people. And they might be sad. Like they might be left grieving. You know, there's those 3 people that you cut out of your life because you're not ready, because you want your 2 of cups. So it's like, you guys were not my 2 of cups. Sorry. Thank you for the lesson. And you know, it might be grieving, but this is part of their soul contract and their whole situation with you that they signed up for. So, this is coming in fast. So this blessing, I'm feeling like it's coming in quickly. Look at all of these Cupid's arrows striking. A lot of options, a lot of people, a lot of passion, a lot of passionate experiences that are coming towards you. That's your blessing in the form of, I think, romance and people. So, you know, you might want to go and grab some condoms if you don't want to have any babies, because this just looks like it's just ready for that. So I just feel like this is coming in fast, coming in hot. It's going to be fiery. It's going to be heated. It's going to be passionate. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. But it's also going to bring with it a lot of growth and depth and lessons and learning and healing, opportunity for healing. I think it's going to happen just naturally. I don't think it's going to have to be forced. You don't have to worry about like, oh my God, okay, I have to heal now. I have to heal from this. Just go with the flow. Have fun. Do your thing. Live your life. And as a byproduct, it's just gonna happen. Like everything's just gonna fall into place. I don't think you're the one that's grieving. I think you're very strong, and I think that's the whole thing in this, is that, like, I don't know, you're proving something to yourself, that, like, you're strong independently. But, you know, it might be sad, like, it might be a little sad, but you're gonna persevere. And also, we have the Magician. So this is like things that you're manifesting. You're manifesting this stuff really quickly. Like, you can literally just look at your vision board and be like, okay, I want 6'2", brown eyes, you know, whatever in my life, and then they show up in your life. Like, that's kind of what I'm getting. It's like you literally have all the options. You can have whatever it is that you want. What do you want? What do you want? You can have it all. And if this reading truly is for you and truly is resonating with you, then I genuinely don't think that you're sad about the part where I say you're cutting these people out, you're not going to have a relationship. I feel like you are like, yeah, I'm with you. Like, I'm on the same page with you. Like, I don't want a relationship. I want to stay single. I want to be independent. And I totally get you that I need to just do this, and I just want to date and have fun. Not everybody wants to be in a relationship. So I just feel like if you're really resonating with this pile, you're okay with that. Because you're not really ready for something serious right now. You just want to literally have fun. And while having fun, you're also healing and fulfilling, like, past karma and completing cycles as well. So it's like 2 birds with 1 stone type of deal, you know? Like, you get to have fun and get your, you know, be free, whatever, but you're also, there's a purpose to it. It's not just empty. It's not meaningless. There's a reason. There's a purpose for your soul and for your healing. Because you're the freaking Empress. Whether you're a guy or girl, it don't matter. You're in this abundant, sexy energy where you literally attract whatever you want. This is your blessing, that you're in this vibration. You're in this energy. You're looking really good, looking really healthy, shining bright, very abundant, very just like authentic and empowered and strong and confident and just alluring and all of the good stuff. And everybody wants you. Everybody wants a piece of you. And you get to choose who you want to be with, who you want to have fun with. The universe is sending you a whole bunch of people coming in or not. And you get to choose. And, you know, if you want, you know, you have free will, and maybe not everything of this is true. If you do find one of them that you're like, you know what, you are the person, then you might want to be like, okay, let's do this. Let's be in a relationship. But the point is that you have options for that. And it's all up to you to do that. So that is your reading for the blessing that's coming into your life. I hope that resonated. Let me know in the comments below if it did. I wish you all the best, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.